Hello students, let us continue with the subtraction chapter number 4, subtraction. Today we are going to learn part 3, that is subtraction by borrowing. So let's see with the example. Step 1, see this example. Here you have to subtract 2-digit number from 3-digit number. It means 563 minus 25. So, as usual, our first step is subtract the ones place first. Subtract the ones place first. So, here at ones place, you have to subtract 3 minus 5. But 3 is smaller than 5. We cannot be subtract, right? It can be subtracted? No, because 3 is smaller than 5. Now, what can be done? Here we will apply the concept of borrowing. Concept of borrowing. So let us understand what is borrowing and how to borrow. Students, borrowing means take and use. Borrowing means take and use. For example, if you don't have eraser, what do? Yes, you will take from your friend and you will use that eraser, right? Means you will take and you will use that eraser. Take and use, it is called borrowing. Means you are borrowing something, you are borrow something, right? So here we will borrow from tens place and from 100 place. And always remember, while borrowing, you can borrow from your next place only. It means ones will borrow from tens place, tens will borrow from 100 place. Ones cannot go to the 100 place. Ones cannot be borrowed from the 100 place. Okay, so here subtract the ones. Our first step is subtract the ones. But in this example, 5 is being bigger than 3, which cannot be subtracted. So now our step 2 is, now at this condition we will borrow from the tens place, right? So while borrowing, we will take 110 from the tens column and we will add it to the 3 ones. For example, see this, means we will take 1 tens from tens column, right? So 10 ones and we will add it to the 3 ones, means at ones place. So we will add 10 ones plus 3 ones equals to how many ones? 13 ones. So we will cut 3 and we will write 13. Instead of 3, we will write 13. Now 13 is bigger than 5. Now we can subtract, right? So we will subtract 13 minus 5. Now you will show me 13 fingers. Is it possible? No, because we don't have 13 fingers. So at this condition, what we will do? We will start the counting. It means from 5 till 13 we will count. See, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now, how many fingers? 8 fingers. It means 13 minus 5 equals to 8. 13 minus 5 equals to 8. So, next step is 13 being bigger than 5. Then we can subtract 13 minus 5 equals to 8. Okay. Now, before we take 110 from tens place, right? So we will change 6. We will change 6. We will cut 6 till 5. Instead of 6, we will write 5. So we will change 6 tens to 5 tens in the tens column. Okay. So now our step number 3 is, first what we did? We cut the 3. Instead of 3, we wrote 13. Now 13 minus 5 equals to 8. Then we change 6 tens into 5 tens. 5 tens, and then we will, what we will do? Subtract the remaining tens. It is our step number 3. Subtract the remaining tens. Means 5 minus 2. Now you will tell me 5 minus 2 equals to how many? 3. So 5 minus 2 equals to 3. So 3 we will write under the tens place. And next step is keep the hundreds. So keep the hundreds. 5 will jump down. So 563 minus 25 equals to 538. Now students, open your maths textbook, page number 71. We will solve textual sums. Question number 5, subtract the numbers. Okay, we will solve a sum. See this sum. Here you have to subtract 582 minus 67. 582 minus 67. So, first we will start the subtraction from the ones place. Very good. So, at ones place, we have to subtract 2 minus 7. But 2 is smaller than 7. So, we cannot be subtract. In such condition, here we will apply, yes, subtraction of borrowing concept. So, we will borrow from the tens place. So, we will take 110 from the tens place and we will add it to the 2 ones. So, here in this condition, 10 plus 2 equals to 12. So, we will cut 2 and instead of 2, we will write 12. Okay. Now here we will subtract 12 minus 7 because 12 is bigger than 7. So we can easily subtract. Yes. So show me 12 fingers. No, we don't have 12 fingers, right? So now what we will do? Now we will count from 7 till 12. So from 7 means after 7 till 12. Count 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 minus 7 equals to how many? 5. So 5 we will write under the ones column. Okay. Now we took 110 from the tens column. So we will subtract 8 minus 1. Now you will tell me 8 minus 1 equals to how many? Yes, 7. So 7 we will write, first we will cut the 8 and then we will write 7. Instead of 8 we will write 7. Now we will subtract the tens column, that is 7 minus 6. Now tell me 7 minus 6 equals to how many? Yes, 7 minus 6 equals to 1. So we will write 1 under the tens column. Now here 5. For 5, anything number is there we have to subtract? No. We have to subtract any number is there? No. So 5 will jump down. 5 will jump down. So here 582 minus 67 is 515. Now solve C question. Okay, C sum. See this sum. Here in this sum, you have to subtract 326 minus 49. Okay, so first we will subtract ones column, right? We will start the subtraction from the ones column. So here ones column we have to subtract 6 minus 9. Is it possible? 6 minus 9? No. So for this situation, what we will do? Yes, here we will apply the concept of borrowing. So we will borrow from the tens column, right? So we will take 110 from the tens column and we will add it to the 6 ones. Now you will tell me 10 plus 6 equals to how many? Yes, 16. So we will cut the 6 and instead of 6 what we will write? 16. Very good. Now we will subtract 16 minus 9. So for this purpose, what we will do? We will count after 9 till 16. Now count with me. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How many fingers are here? 7. So 16 minus 9 equals to 7. So where we will write 7? Under the tens column or under the ones column? Under the ones column. Very good. So 16 minus 9 equals to 7. Now we took 110 from the tens column. So we will cut 2 and we will write instead of 2, 1. Now 1 minus 4. Is it possible? No. Why? Because 1 is smaller than 4. Now 10 will borrow from the 100 place. 10 will borrow from the 100 place. So we will cut 1 and instead of 1 what we will write? 11. Right? Now 11 minus 4 equals to how many? Don't know. So in this condition what we will do? We will count from the 4 means after 4 till 11. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 minus 4 equals to how many? 7. So 7 we will write under the tens column. Right? Now we borrow from the 100 place also. Right? So we will cut 100 place 3 number means 3 minus 1 equals to how many? 2. So we'll write 2 instead of 3. See here what we will jump? Number 3 or number 2? Number 2. Why? Because we already cut number 3. So 2 will jump down. 326 minus 49 equals to how many? Yes, 277. Very good. Now we will solve D sum. 293 minus 64. Here you have to place these numbers at correct place and then we will solve this sum. Right? Okay. So first we will place 293. Right? So we will place 3 at ones place, 9 at tens place, 2 at 100 place. So now see this number, read this number, 293. Now we will place 64. For 64, first we will place 4 at ones place and 6 at tens column. 64. Now we will solve this sum. For solving this sum, we will start from the ones place. Very good. So here 3 minus 4. 3 minus 4. 3 is smaller than 4. So it can be subtracted? No. Is it possible? No. So in this situation what we will do? We will borrow from the tens place. So here 10, 110 plus 3 ones equals to how many? 13 ones. So we'll cut 3 and instead of 3 we will write 13. Now 13 minus 4 equals to what? Don't know. So what we will do? We will start the counting from the 5 means after 4 till 13. Now count 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 minus 4 equals to how many? 9. So 9 we will write under the ones place. Now we took 110 from the tens column, right? So we'll cut 9. 9 minus 1 is equals to how many? 8. So we'll cut 9 and instead of 9 what we will write? 8. Now we will subtract the remaining tens. That is 8 minus 6. Now how many fingers you will show me? 8 fingers. And from 8 fingers how many fingers you will take out? 6 fingers. 4, 5, 6. How many left? 2 fingers are left. So 8 minus 6 equals to 2. Yes. and here 2 will jump down. So 293 minus 64 equals to how many? 229. Very good. Now here we have to find out the difference between number 740 and number 19. That is 740 minus 19. Same here. First we will place these numbers at correct place and then we will solve. Right? So we will place first 740. So we'll start from the 0. 0 we will place at 1's place. Then 4 we will place at 10's place. And 7 we will place at 100 place. Now read this number 740. Now we will place 19. So 9 we will place at 1's place. And 1 we will place at 10's place. 19. Right? So we'll start the subtraction from the 1's place. So here we have to subtract 0 minus 9. Is it possible? No. Is it possible? 0 means nothing. Right? So in this condition, what we will do? We will borrow from the tens column. We will borrow from the tens column. From the tens column, 10 plus 0 1. We will add it 0 1. So 10 plus 0 equals to how many? 10 only. So we will add 0. Instead of 0, what we will write? 10. Now we will subtract 10 minus 9. Now tell me, 10 minus 9 equals to how many? Yes, 10 minus 9 equals to 1. So 1 we will write under the 1's place. Very good. Now we took 110 from the tens column, right? So we will cut 4 and instead of 4 what we will write? 3 because 4 minus 1 equals to 3. Now we will subtract remaining tenses, like for example tenses. In here what we will subtract? 3 minus 1. Now you will tell me 3 minus 1 equals to how many? 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 equals to how many? 2. So 2 will write under the tens place. And here 7 will jump down. So 740 minus 19 equals to 721. So here what we will do? We will cut the 0 and instead of 0 what we will write? 10. Now 10 minus 7 equals to how many? 3. So 3 we will write under the 1's place. Okay. Now we will cut 1 because we took 110 from the tens place, right? So we will cut 1. So 1 minus 1 equals to 0. We will write 0. Now 0 minus 9, is it possible? No. Now tens will borrow from the 100 place. So 0 will cut 0 and we will write 10. Right? Now 10 minus 9 equals to how many? 1. So 1 we will write under the tens column. Now we borrowed from the 100 place. So we'll cut the 5 and instead of 5 what we will write? 4. Now here 4 will jump down. So 510 minus 97 equals to 413. Very good. Now we will solve I. That is 171 minus 23. Same. First we will place the numbers at correct place and then we will solve this. Okay. So first we will start 171. So 1 we will place at 1's place. Then 7 we will place at 10's place. And 1 we will place at 100 place. Then 23. For 3 we will place at 1's place. And 2 we will place at 10's place. 171 minus 23. Now what we will do? Yes, we will start the subtraction from the 1's place. So here at 1's place, 1 minus 3, is it possible? No. So we will borrow from the 10's place. So 110 plus 1 ones equals to how many? 10 plus 1 equals to how many? 11. So we'll cut 1 and instead of 1 what we will write? 11. Right? Now 11 minus 3. 11 minus 3. So we will start the counting from the 3. Not from the 3, after the 3 till 11. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 minus 3 equals to how many? 8. So 8 we will write under the ones place. Right? Now we borrow from. Now what we will do? Yes, we will subtract tens place subtraction. But before that, we took 110 from tens place, right? So we will subtract 7 minus 1 equals to how many? 6. So we will cut 7 and we will change 7 into 6. 6 tens. Now we will subtract remaining tens. It means 6 minus 2. So 6 minus 2 equals to how many? 6 minus 2 equals to how many? How many left? 4. So 6 minus 2 equals to 4. And 4 we will write under the tens place. And here what we will do? 1 will jump down. So 171 minus 23 equals to 148. So 148 is the difference between number 171 and the number 23. Right? Okay. Now we will solve J. Here we will solve. Here now we have to solve subtracting 3-digit numbers. Right? 3-digit numbers are there. So let's start. Same way, the same steps we will apply here also. Here we have to subtract 422 minus 153. Okay, so we'll start the subtraction from the ones place. 2 minus 3. So 2 is smaller than 3. So it can be subtracted? No. So what we will do? Yes, we will borrow from the tens place. Right? We will borrow from the tens place. So we will borrow 110 plus and we will add it to the 210. So 10 plus 2 equals to how many? 12. So we'll cut 2 and we will write 12. Now what we will subtract? Which number we will subtract from which number? Yes, we will subtract 3 from 12. Hence 12 minus 3. Now tell me what will come. What is your answer? 12 minus 3. Yes, we will start the counting from the 3. It means after the 3 till 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 minus 3 equals to how many? 9. So 9 we will write under the ones place. Now we took 110 from tens column. So what we will do? We will change 2 into 110. So 2 tens into 110. Now 1 minus 5. Is it possible? 1 minus 5. No. Why? Because 1 is smaller than 5. Then 10 will borrow from the 100 place. Very good. So what we will do? We'll cut 1 and what we will write? 11. We will write 11. Now 11 minus 5. We will subtract the remaining tens. That is 11 minus 5. 5 from 11. So you will start counting from 5. Means after the 5 till 11. Start. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now how many fingers are here? See, 6 fingers. So 11 minus 5 equals to 6. And 6 we will write under the tens place. Very good. Now what we will do next? We borrow from the 100 also. Right? So first we will cut the 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. So we will cut the 4 and we will write the 3. Right? Now we will do the subtraction of 100 place also. So 3 minus 1. Here you have to subtract 3 minus 1, not 4 minus 1, because we already cut 4 and instead of 4 we wrote 3. So now 3 minus 1 is what? 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 is left. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So 269 is the difference between number 422 and the number 153. Okay, now we will solve I. L. Now we will solve L. Here you have to subtract 523 minus 219. So we'll start the subtraction from the ones place. Very good. So 3 minus 9. Is it possible? No. So here what we will apply? The concept of borrowing. It means we will take 110 from the tens column and we will add it to the 3 ones. So 10 plus 3 equals to how many? 13. Very good. So we will cut 3 and we will write 13. Right? Now we will subtract ones column. 13 minus 9. Now 13 is bigger than 9. So we can subtract easily. So for subtracting 13 minus 9, we will start the counting from the 9. Means after the 9 till 13. Count. 10, 11, 12, 13. Now how many fingers are remaining? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So 13 minus 9 equals to 4. 4 we will write under the ones place. Now we will solve tens place subtraction. Right? Now we will do tens place subtraction. But we already took 110 from tens column. So first we will cut 2 and we will write 1 because 2 minus 1 is 1. Now we will do the subtraction at tens place. 1 minus 1. Now you will tell me 1 minus 1 equals to how many? 0. When we will subtract any number from itself, the results comes in 0. That is our subtraction fact. Right? So 1 minus 1 is 0. So 0 we will write under the tens place. Now we will do the subtraction at 100 place. We borrow something from 100 place? No. So we will do the subtraction directly. We will not cut anything. So 5 minus 2 equals to how many? 3. Means from 5 fingers we will take out 2 fingers. So how many left? 3. So 5 minus 2 equals to 3. So 3 we will write under the hundreds place. So 523 minus 219 equals to what? 304. Very good. Now we will solve sum m. That is here you have to subtract 781 minus 464. So we will start the subtraction from the ones place. Here ones place 1 minus 4. Is it possible? No. So we will borrow 110 from the tens place. So 110 means 10 plus 1 ones equals to 11. So 11 we will write. We will cut the 1 and we will write 11. Now 11 minus 4 equals to what? 7. Very good. 11 minus 4 equals to 7. How? We will count from 4. It means after the 4 till 11. Very good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 minus 4 equals to 6, 7. 11 minus 4 equals to 7, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? 7. So 11 minus 4 equals to 7. So we took 110 from the tens column, so we will cut it 8 also, and instead of 8 we will write 7 because 8 minus 1 equals to 7. Now we will subtract tens column, that is 7 minus 6. Now tell me 7 minus 6 equals to how many? 1. We will write 1 under the tens place. And now we will do the 100 place subtraction. Means 7 minus 4. 7 minus 4 equals to how many? 3. 3. So 3 we will write under the 100 place. So 781 minus 464 equals to 370. Now we will solve n. Here you have to subtract 640 minus 325. We will start the subtraction from the ones place. So 0 minus 5. 0. We cannot be subtract 0 minus 5 because 0 is smaller than 5. So we will borrow from tens place. So 10, we will take 110 from the tens column and we will add it to the 0 ones. So 10 plus 0 ones equals to 10. So 10 we will write at ones place. So we'll cut 0 and instead of 0 we will write 10. Now 10 minus 5 equals to 5. So 5 we will write under the ones place. So we took 110 from the tens place, right? 110. So we will subtract 4 minus 1. So 4 minus 1 equals to 3. So we will cut say 4. We will change 4 into 3 tens. Now we will subtract 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 equals to how many? 1. So 1 we will write under the tens place. And now we will do the subtraction at 100 place. It means which number we will subtract from which number? Here we will subtract 3 from 6. So 6 fingers you will show me, and from 6 fingers we will take out 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3. So 6 minus 3 equals to how many left? 3. So 6 minus 3 equals to 3. So 640 minus 325 is 350. Okay. Now we will solve P. 708 minus 435. So first we will place 8 at ones place, then 0 at tens place, and 7 at 100 place. So 708. Now we will place 435. So we will start from the 5. 5 we will place at ones place, then 3 we will write at under the tens place, and 4 we will write under the 100 place. 435. 708 minus 435. We will start the subtraction from the ones place. Here 8 minus 5. 8 is bigger than 5. So we can subtract? Yes, easily. So here no need to borrow anything, right? So now tell me 8 minus 5 equals to what? 8, 4, 5. So 8 minus 5 equals to 3. So 3 we will write under the ones place. Now we will subtract tens column. Here 0 minus 3. So 0 is smaller than 3. So is it possible? No. So we will borrow from the 100. So we will cut 0 and instead of 0 what we will write? 10. Right? Now 10 minus 3 equals to what? 10 minus 3. 1, 2, 3. So 10 minus 3 equals to 7. So 7 we will write under the tens place. Okay, now we borrow from the 100 place also. Means we borrow from 7. So we will cut 7 minus 1. We will cut 1. So 7 minus 1 equals to 6. So we will cut the 7 and instead of 7 we will write 6. Now which number we will subtract from which number? Yes, we'll subtract 6 minus 4 means 4 from 6. So how many fingers you will show me? 4 fingers? No, you will show me 6 fingers. And from 6 fingers, how many fingers you will take out? 4 fingers. So 6 minus 4 equals to 2. So 2 we will write under the 100 place. So 708 minus 435 equals to 273. Now we will solve our sum. R 824 minus 555. So first we will place 824 or 555. 824. So we'll start from the 8 or we'll start from the 4. Yes, we will start from the 4. It means we will start from the ones place. So for 4 we will write at ones place, then 2 will write at tens place, and then 8 we will write at 100 place. Then we will place 555. So 5 we will write ones place. Next 5 we will write under the tens place, and next 5 we will write 100 place. So 555. Now we'll start the subtraction from the ones place. 4 minus 5. Is it possible? So here 4 minus 5. Is it possible? No. So what we will do? We will cut 4 and instead of 4 what we will write? 14. We will write 14. And 14 minus 5 equals to how many? We'll count from 6. From 5 means after 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. So 14 minus 5 equals to how many? 14 minus 5 equals to 9. So 9 we will write under the ones place. Right? And we took 110 from the tens column. So we'll cut 1. Means we will cut 2. And instead of 2 we will write 1. So 1 minus 5 not possible. So we'll again borrow from the 100 place. So we'll cut 1 and we will write 11. Right? And 11 minus 5 equals to how many? Don't know. So what we will do? We will start counting from the after 5, that is 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right? So 11 minus 5 equals to how many? 6. 6 we will write under the tens place. Now we borrow from the 100 place also. So we will cut 8 and instead of 8 we will write 7. Right? So 7 minus 5 equals to how many? 7 minus 5 equals to how many? 2. 2 left. So 2 we will write under the 100 place. So 824 minus 555 equals to 269. Very good. So now sum B, sum E, sum G, sum K, sum O and Q is your homework. Okay? Complete your homework. Now we will revise table. Table of 7. Okay? Now 7 ones are 7. 7 twos are 14. 7 threes are 21. 7 fours are 28. 7 fives are 35. 7 sixes are 42. 7 sevens are 49. 7 eights are 56. 7 nines are 63. 7 tens are 70. Again we will revise table of 7. Okay? 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, 7 threes are 21, 7 fours are 28, 7 fives are 35, 7 sixes are 42, 7 sevens are 49, 7 eights are 56, 7 nines are 63, 7 tens are 70. Now we will revise table of 8. Start with me. 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24, 8 fours are 32, 8 fives are 40, 8 sixes are 48, 8 sevens are 56, 8 eights are 64, 8 nines are 72, 8 tens are 80. Again one more time. 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24, 8 fours are 32, 8 fives are 40, 8 sixes are 48, 8 sevens are 56, 8 eights are 64, 8 nines are 72, 8 tens are 80. Okay, now take out your notebook, maths notebook, and write this homework in your maths notebook. Your first sum is, here you have to subtract 950 minus 47, means 2-digit number from 3-digit number. So here you have to apply subtraction, the concept of borrowing also. Okay. Now second sum is 877 minus 448. 877 minus 448. Done? Okay. Now write next. See this. Third sum. 576 minus 47. Here you have to write these numbers. You have to place these numbers at correct place first, and then you have to solve that. Right? You remember? Very good. So third sum is 576 minus 47. Okay? And now fourth one, 380 minus 56. 380 minus 56. Done? Very good. So, do your homework. Complete your homework. Do study. Okay? Today what we learned? We learned what is borrowing, how to borrow from how to subtract 2-digit number from 3-digit number by borrowing, and subtracting 3-digit numbers by borrowing. Right? And we revised table of 7 and table of 8. Okay? Do your homework, complete your homework, and do practice at your home. Okay?